Hello, this is Dr. Tarshishi, Superintendent of Schools for the Pennsauken School District. Closing down our buildings in March and working through several months of remote learning, only to deal with more uncertainty for this 2021 school year, has been extremely frustrating for the staff and the families we serve. The state has specific requirements for each school district to adhere to, but things are also constantly changing. We're doing our best to adapt to those changes and prepare for something that's never been done before, and our plans have been thoroughly thought about, and we are following the CDC guidelines. I will begin the process and schedule for full remote learning registration and move into important information regarding school district instruction, as well as explain the AB split schedule, mask wearing, and general guidelines for opening this fall. So let's get started. When we shared our plans to have an AB split schedule in September, many parents asked about the possibility of full remote learning. We had an informal online poll of school families from all grade levels. Approximately 50% are interested in having that option. We hear you, and we're going to put a full remote learning process in place. There is a strict schedule for full remote learning registration, and each building will have a specific day to register. As you see from this calendar, you'll be able to come to our central office administration building and sign up your children for full remote learning beginning next week, this Monday, the 27th. Each school has a specific day that you can sign up in person, with Saturdays being a makeup day. Weekday registration will be done in 2 shifts, 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. and again 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Saturday registration will only have 1 shift from 8 a.m. to 3 p.m. Week 1 will be for Fine School, Carson School, and Franklin. The schedule is as follows. Monday the 27th is for Fine, Wednesday the 29th is for Carson, and Friday the 31st is for Franklin. August 1st is a makeup day for all 3 elementary schools, Fine, Carson, and Franklin. Week 2 will be for Del Air, the intermediate school, and Pfeiffer Middle School. The scheduled days are as follows. Monday, August 3rd is Del Air, with Wednesday the 5th being the intermediate school, and Friday the 7th, Pfeiffer Middle School. Saturday the 8th is a makeup day for Del Air, intermediate school, and the middle school. Week 3 will be for Pennsauken High School, Baldwin Early Childhood Learning Center, and Burling High School. The scheduled days are as follows. Monday, August 10th is Pennsauken High School. Wednesday, the 12th, will be Baldwin Early Childhood Learning Center, and Friday the 14th will be for Burling. Saturday, August 15th is a makeup day for Pennsauken High School, Baldwin, and Burling. Parents, please keep in mind that Tuesdays and Thursdays are for new student registrations and are by appointment only. It is important to note that if parents choose full remote learning, students will stay on that schedule for the remainder of the 2021 school year unless something changes in the government or the state of New Jersey. There will be no jumping from remote learning to in-school learning or vice versa throughout the school year. Every child that participates in full remote learning will receive technology for their schoolwork. Pre-K students will receive a tablet, and students from K through 12 will receive a Chromebook. Also, important to note that if 50% of our students choose the remote learning option, there is a possibility of us opening the district 5 days a week for all other students that are choosing the in-person learning model. As of now, before and after care will be suspended until further notice. Temperature checking. We are asking parents to self-check their child for a temperature before sending them off to school. This is called self-reporting. If they have a temperature of 100.4 or higher, you must keep your child home. Parents are to self-report the fever to the nurse's office of your student's school. Your child will be permitted back to the school after being fever-free for 24 hours, and they must provide a doctor's note. I know this sounds like a difficult task, but this is what we've been instructed to say. We ask you to be responsible with this task as it will ensure the safety of students and staff. If a student becomes ill with a fever during school hours, each building will have an isolation room and the student will be kept there until a parent or guardian picks the student up. Mask wearing. Pennsauken Public Schools will provide the students with a mask to start the school year. As you can see from the photo, each mask will have their school logo. Students are permitted to wear a school-appropriate mask if they've grown accustomed to a different mask over the summer or there's just one they like better. This school mask that we are giving the students is machine washable and very breathable, and it is a gift from us. Staff will be provided with face shields by the school district. This will allow teachers and staff to protect themselves and those around them while being able to speak in a more comfortable fashion. Parents and guardians, please begin practicing mask wearing with your children now through the remainder of the summer. It'll be very uncomfortable for them if September is the first time they wear a mask. It's important they get used to how a mask feels and how to put them on and take one off. And they'll need to wear them while walking through the schools from location to location. If you're planning for in-school instruction, please do not leave mask wearing lessons up to our teachers. It is important to note that when the students are in their classroom, seated at their desks within 6-foot distancing, they will be allowed to remove their mask while learning. If they move around the classroom, they must wear their mask, or they go from place to place like the lavatory, down to the gymnasium, the principal's office, they should put their mask on. Cleaning and sanitizing. Our classrooms, hallways, and buses will be deep cleaned every night. All buses will be sanitized between routes as well as sanitized every night. The AB split schedule allows the district to adhere to the CDC guidelines when it comes to social distancing in the schools as well as being on the bus. We chose AB split over the Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday schedule based on the maximization of instruction. Students would lose 25 days of instruction if we went to a 2-day-a-week model. On days students are home, they will be learning asynchronously with classwork or homework from the prior day's lesson. The AB schedule makes social distancing possible on the school bus because only half the students go each day, so only half the students are riding the bus. The AB split schedule offers a safe option as we will be deep cleaning daily, and we will be social distancing and mask wearing. Select special education students will be going every single day and not be on an AB split. They will be coming every day based upon their IEP and based upon the needs of their specific learning program. Busing. As I mentioned earlier, buses will be sanitized between routes and in the evenings. Students will be seated within 6 feet of each other on the bus, and the AB split schedule also allows this. There will be hand sanitizer on each bus, and students should wear masks on the bus. Lunches. Students will be eating lunches in the lunchrooms, and social distancing will be practiced very easily because the AB split schedule allows this. The lunchroom will be sanitized between lunch periods as well as the end of each school day. Health and physical education. Physical education classes will be held, but there will be no sharing of equipment like playing basketball and such. All locker rooms will be closed. Middle school students and high school students that normally wear gym uniforms will be permitted to wear their gym uniform on days they have physical education, and they will follow their building principal's directives. As for extracurricular sports and activities, we are following the NJSIAA guidelines. There are 4 phases. We are currently in phase 1, and as of now, we are suspending any indoor activities just for now. Back to school. The first day for students will be September 3rd. Back to school nights will be virtual presentation for now. The videos will be posted to the teacher's website and can be viewed there. All parent-teacher conferences will be held remotely, not in person. This will be done utilizing teacher preps during the week, and teachers will inform parents of days and times where conferences can take place. The current 2021 school calendar has been posted on our district Facebook page and can be found on the district website. It is very easy to understand. A days are in red, B days are in blue. You will be getting a letter in the mail stating which schedule your students are on. However, we are still working through the actual remote learning registration schedule. Students living in the same household will be on the same schedule if they go to different schools. So if I'm on an A schedule and I have a little brother, he's also going to be A schedule. This could change, as I alluded to earlier, depending on the number of students that register for full remote learning. Now, what we've highlighted in this video is our best plan at this point in time, based on the information that we have and the guidance that we have received from the state. It could, and most likely will, change in some shape or form. For example, if a significant amount of families sign up for full remote learning, we may be in a position, as I stated earlier, to offer 5 days of learning for the rest of the school community. This is not ideal for anyone, as this is a tough situation. The Board of Education and I feel for all families and staff and students as we enter this unprecedented time. Please know that we are doing what we can to ensure the safety and well-being of everyone. We have made a commitment to provide the best education possible in the most positive and safe environment for our kids. And we appreciate all of your patience and understanding. Thank you for your time and be safe. God bless.